Crest has got a lot of room to run. He unloads. Catch made, short of the first down, though. Dax Fackrell hauls it in. He's going to be a yard short of the first down on 4th down and 14. He picks up 11.
And Crest does a great job here knowing he's about to cross the line of scrimmage. He's never going to pick up the first down with his feet, so he does his best and makes a good pass downfield, just short, however.
The Mountain Crest opening drive stalls at the 6-yard line. And that's where Payson will take over.
One of the real strengths last week of Mountain Crest game against Skyview was their defense. They really flew around, were flying at the ball. Team defense, great tackling. See if that continues today.
Number 17, Judd, just a sophomore, and there's that flying around. In fact, that's a loss of a yard.
Yeah, this screenplay that is so popular among coaches today is really not that effective against a team with good lateral defense, lateral speed, which Mountain Crest has.
It's one of those plays that you hope to get somebody one-on-one and get a blocker out there, and then the only man unaccounted for is a defensive
You're throwing
back.
it to the short side of the field. It's really difficult.
Here's Lovelace bouncing off people and across the 10-yard line. Is going to bring up a 3rd down and short.
That was all individual effort. He got hit almost immediately at the line of scrimmage and just carries a bunch of defenders with him to a great gain on 2nd down. Runs into his own blocker, runs into a couple of tacklers, would-be tacklers. Finally, 5 Mountain Crest Mustangs bring him down.
3rd and a yard. And give it to Lovelace again. He continues churning, and this will depend on the spot. It's very close. It looks like he has it. 1st down.
What a day. Seriously, this is the first day of the playoffs?
For late afternoon in late October in Hiram.
It is beautiful.
You're looking pretty good, aren't you?
It's a good day to golf and play football.
That's good.
Simultaneously.
Foot golf.
Make it more exciting.
It's just golf with bigger cleats.
Uh-oh.
Big trouble, and getting out of it, though, is Judd for a minute, and down he goes. Finally, a loss of 3. I don't know how he got out of the first sack attempt.
I don't either. I think that was number 44, Keegan Mitten, who had a shot at him, and it was, and I don't understand how he got away from that. That's just sheer body strength on the part of Judd.
Didn't get him wrapped up all the way as Judd gets away. You've seen that. Mountain Crest is.
It's almost like he let him go.
Let some guys get some extra yardage. First man through. Is that Kafusi? Yes, it is. And Kafusi rumbles his way for about 4. It'll be 3rd down and 8.
Mosiah Kafusi, 55 carries for 328 yards, nearly 6 yards per carry, and 3 touchdowns on the season.
And he's a load, 6 foot 190.
Look at the lovely mountains. The MC on the hill.
A little bit of snow dusting the top. Looks like the top of your head.
I know it. Except mine's shinier.
On 3rd down, Judd looking for the out pattern. It's dropped. Comes the big tight end, Jewett. Goes off his hands, and it would have been short of the first down anyway by a couple of yards. So Payson will have to punt.
Yep, on a 3rd down and 7, you better not run a 5-yard route. Boy, the ball's there. He just kind of short-armed it at the last second. Yeah.
Bryce Dean with the kick. Finally, it's picked up by Schofield Smith. And Smith returns it out to the 47-yard line, and Mountain Crest again with good field position. They couldn't cash in last time as the Payson defense held. See what they can do with it here, or what adjustments maybe they've made after seeing what Payson threw at them defensively the first time, and see if Payson does anything different, changes up their look. Now Payson looking with a more traditional type set. Hall with the give. looking for the edge. Can't get there as Lovelace brings him down. Loss of a yard.
Right at the line of scrimmage. That's the contact and then the loss of the yard. That's Lovelace again. You're right, and he's the stud on this team. Eddie Hall tries to give him the stiff arm. Doesn't work so good against state champion wrestlers.
Now everybody's standing up but one again for Payson. In trouble again is Caressa. He cannot get away, and down he goes again. Jewett chases him down from the backside. A loss of 2.
Wow, 2 sacks in the first quarter here for Payson, and that's got to be shocking to a lot of people, not the least of which is number 7 in blue and orange.
Well, Mountain Crest has had their games where they've had trouble protecting Caressa. They've had other games where he's hardly been touched, but they've here and there they've had trouble. We saw against Highland early in the season. Highland really brought heat after Caressa. Caressa's going to keep this one. Got a pulling guard, and he uses that block. Caressa across the 40 of Payson and down for a first down on 3rd and long. He runs for 16.
Boy, and he almost brings that for even bigger yards. He doesn't see the defender chase him down from behind. He cuts back to the middle trying to use his blocker, but cuts right back into the path of the angle of the defender coming after him. I thought he had eyes in the back of his head.
No, he's not a teacher.
Nope.
Or a mom.
He's not a mom.
First down on 3rd and long, the big conversion. Caressa will keep down inside the 35 to the 34-yard line. A 5-yard run on first down.
Well, some good play calls here by Mountain Crest and Coach Wooten, knowing that Payson's getting pressure in the backfield. Well, let's just let Caressa run for a little bit. That'll loosen that up in a hurry. They'll start staying home.
Mountain Crest, after going to the air 7 times in the first drive, have yet to go airborne here on this one. Well, here it is. Across the middle looking for Pickett, and it's just out of reach.
Boy, and he just leads Pickett by about 6 inches too far. Otherwise, that's going to be 6. It's a pretty nice ball. I think he was probably looking for Pickett to break his route off just a little bit earlier than that, and he didn't quite get there.
3rd and 5, so another 3rd down for Mountain Crest. They're 2 and 4 on 3rd downs. Caressa wide of the mark. Lovelace was sitting on that route, and Caressa kind of had to get rid of it. And there's a flag on the far side of the field. Let's see what the call is. Somebody moving for Mountain Crest, it looks like. No, an ineligible man downfield. Now, you know Mountain Crest would go for it down here. If you're Payson, do you let him go for it on 4th and 5, or do you back him up?
I would back him up. Oh, declined.
Decline, 4th down.
That's a tough call. I think either way they're going to go for it.
Well, do you want 2 downs to get 10 or 1 to get 5? It's the same thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
For Mountain Crest in another 4th down situation. This is the 3rd 4th down conundrum they've found themselves in, and there's 2:30 to play in the first quarter. We're scoreless here in Hiram. 5 wide receivers for the Mustangs. See if they spread it out and let Caressa run. Nope, he's going to use his arm. He's got running room if he wants it. Caressa 1st down and more on 4th down and 5. He picks up 12 yards. He picked up 16 on 3rd and 14 earlier.
Well, as well as Payson's defense has played so far, that's a really difficult pill to swallow, giving up 12 yards on 4th down and 5 to the quarterback.
Well, if you're going to drop 9 guys into coverage and then you're going to run all the receivers off and everybody's deep.
Yeah, it's only a 5-yard gain, you know. Got to keep somebody in.
2 minutes to play in the first period. Mountain Crest trying to punch it in, get the first score of the game. Caressa gets out of a tackle and he waltzes into the end zone for a Mountain Crest touchdown. 22 yards. fitting that the drive ends that way because that was the story of that possession. Caresa's legs rather than his arm.
Couple of shots to bring him down, but nobody can wrap Crest up. There's one tackler there. Another tackler here whiffs. He gives up on the play because he thinks he's brought down with the last defender. Never give up on the play.
Abel Martinez couldn't bring him down. You saw Cresa didn't even slow down as he ran through the Martinez tackle. The kick on the way, and it's good. And after the call kick, Mountain Crest leads 7-0.
Academy, your club, your results, your life.
Calls kick, lands short of the goal line and return. Far side by Payson Zach Lovelace. And the Lions better field position than when they took over last time at the 24-yard line, but now they face a 7-0 deficit with 1:47 to play in the first quarter. Mountain Crest threw the ball around a lot in that first drive. They come up empty. The second drive, a lot of running, Lee.
Yeah, a lot of running. That's really a great strategy when Crest is getting pressured and getting sacked. You know, let's go run the ball a little bit.
Lovelace with a big hole off the right side, and he's out near midfield. He's pushed out at the 45-yard line. A gain of 21.
Well as Payson's defense has been playing so far, really, in this first quarter, they can get something out of their offense. This could be a pretty good game. And they got something right there.
Jewett, the tight end, goes to the right. And an eye set, flag flies, and Kafusi picks up 3, but I think he was moving before the snap. Well, Alex Caressa has 7 carries for 40 yards and a touchdown. That includes 3 sacks from negative yardage, and this one was for 22 yards. And the score.
Just never gives up on the play, and Payson defenders do, and that's always a bad combination if you're trying to stop Caressa.
Illegal procedure is declined against Payson. So they're going to say, hey, we'll make it 2nd down and 3. 2nd down and 7 instead of 1st and 12. That's interesting. That's showing a little bit of confidence in your defense, I guess.
Yeah.
There's that pro-style set with the I formation. Give to the first man through. And Kafusi looked like he was going to lose yardage, and somehow he picks up 2.
2 tough yards.
There's your S.E. Needham Jewelers middle of the block sign of the clock as we duck under 1 minute to play in the first period. 7-0 Mountain Crest leading Payson. S.E. Needham Jewelers, your diamond engagement ring store. Mountain Crest, the #1 seed out of Region 5, and Payson, the #3 out of Region 8. Judd fakes the pitch, little inside screen, and it's going to be close to a first down. The catch and run by Bateman. Needed 5. It looks like he's got 4.5.
Well, that's a pretty good play call and great a courageous stand by Judd, knowing defenders are going to be let free to come right at your face.
It's going to be 4th and less.